welcome to Lisa B. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we are going to do a beautiful 10-minute stretch for the neck, for the back and for the hips. So let's get straight on with this. So come to seated on the mat, extend the legs out in front of you. So you're going to bend the left ankle and place it onto the right thigh. You might be a bit lower, it just depends on your flexibility. And then all we're going to do is fold the torso down. So just go as low as you can. You may even reach out and grab that foot. Relax the shoulders here, relax the face. So we're just releasing the hips a little bit. And start to just come back up. Place your hands behind you, then start to bend your right knee, place the right foot on the mat. You might come to here, or you might bring it a little bit closer. And you're trying to keep the bottom down, hands behind you to help you sit up straight, and then really push that left knee out and open. So your right foot's on the mat and the left knee is opening out. But again, you might be here, you might not be able to get this foot close to the bottom. So just relax. So tight hips are really, really common, not stretching out the hip flexors and the glute area. Lower back problems and pain, again that's really common to have those aches and pains, and we all hold a lot of tension in the neck, so I just thought it'd be nice to kind of work on those areas a little bit and then start to release out of that. So then straighten the left leg, place that right ankle across. Again, you might stay here or you might fold all the way down. So hinge at the hips, you can reach your hands forward. Again, really picture this right knee opening. Try not to let it be sticking up towards the ceiling. Take a few breaths. Start to peel up, place the hands behind you. Start to bend the left knee, bring the left foot to the mat and go as deep as you can and get in this stretch. Sitting up nice and straight, tall spine, chest is open. Again, just breathing into this, trying to relax the right thigh and the right glute and the right hip. I know that's not always easy when we're going into these stretches. And then start to come out of that. And then let's come to centre. So just do some circles with the head. So every time you bring the chin to the chest, go the opposite direction. You'll probably get a few crunches and sounds happening in the neck area. I think that we all, or most of us, hold an awful lot of tension in the neck. One more. And then bring the head over to the right. So really pull this opposite shoulder down. You can add a little bit of pressure here, not too much, just pulling the shoulder down, not letting this opposite shoulder rise. And then up and over to the other side. Try not to let the head fall forward and back or back. You're going directly to the side here. Few deep breaths and then coming up and just bring the chin to the chest. Feel that nice stretch up the back of the neck. And coming up. Isn't it amazing just to take some time to stretch? It's so important. Never underestimate the importance of flexibility. So wrists under the shoulders, knees under the hips, going into cat-cow. So round your back, drop your head, look towards the legs. Lower the belly, chest through, head up. And just move through this a few times. Keep the arms straight. And you shouldn't be going forward and back with the body. You should be just articulating the spine. One more each way. So really good for the back. And then bring the knees wide, get the bottom low, stretch out the arms, bring the forehead to the mat. A few deep breaths here. And then bring the hands over to the right. Feel a nice stretch down the left side. Hands all the way over to the left. And then start to come back up. So bring your left foot forward on the mat, right leg is back. Now bring your hands next to each other on the inside of this left foot. Now scoot your right leg back so it ends up a little bit straighter. So here might be enough for you. I'm going to scoot my left foot a little bit away from me so it's off the mat, it's now on the floor. And then you might want to come down on your forearms. But you might stay up on the hands, that's also okay. Have a little look at your left foot. If your left foot has turned out to the side, make sure, or your left knee rather has turned out to the side, turn the left foot out as well. And just try and really sink into this stretch. Try not to hold any tension. It is so tempting to tense up when we do these deep static stretches. This is a perfect stretch to do after you've done a walk or some sort of exercise, because a lot of these stretches are quite deep, they're static, they're not moving stretches. And then start to come up. Bring that left foot back into the centre and then start to come up. And let's just change over. So right leg forward. So toe heel that right foot out to the side, hands down, scoot that left leg back so it becomes a bit straight. Again, this might be enough, or take the foot a little bit further away, come down on your forearms. Have a little look at your right foot. If your knee's coming out to the side, turn the toes. So it's all going in the same direction, toe and knee are going in the same direction. And breathe. So one side might be a little bit more uncomfortable than the other. That's really, really normal. I'm finding my left side a little bit tighter than my right. And then start to come up and out of that. And then we're going to stretch out a little bit into the upper back region. Just sometimes I find that the tension can mount a little bit and then cause some tension in the neck. So right leg forward. So hands into press, scoop across, so bring that left elbow on the outside of that right knee, and then try and twist with the upper body a little bit more so your hands are at the centre of your chest, but you might end up here, that is fine, go your own level, and breathe. So you're really feeling this in the upper back. You might open the arms, you might be able to touch the mat, again you might not. You can look up. You can look up. What does that mean? You can look up as long as it doesn't irritate the neck, or you can look straight out ahead of you. And breathe. And start to come up and out of that. I'm going to change sides so I'm looking at you the whole time. I'm giving you my undivided attention. Left foot forward. Hands in press, scoot across, right elbow on the outside of that left thigh. Then twist a little bit further with the upper body. So the hands come to the centre. And again, you might open. And just breathe in. And then come out of that. Let's go into the hips a little bit more. So this looks really odd, I'm not going to lie. So take your knees as wide as you can get them and get the knees and the ankles in a straight line. So go as low as you can, bring the forearms down, or you might stay here. And now try and relax your hips. This is a really nice little hip stretch. And tell the hips to relax. This is such a weird pose. I know what you're thinking, it's weird. You probably feel a bit weird doing it. Just let it go. Just let it go. I'm not going to sing the song that phrase has now become linked to. I'm not singing that Disney song. I'm not going there. No way. Not today. And then again, come out of that. And then come round. So let's lie all the way down and release the lower back. So feet on the mat And just now, to release the neck a little bit, just look to the right, up and over, look to the left, up and over again. Just moving the head side to side as much as you can. And then soles the feet together, head looking up, open the knees, again going a little bit into the hips. Tell the hips to relax, take a couple of deep breaths. And then close the knees. Bring the left knee in towards the chest, and then take the right leg up towards the ceiling, pull the core in, lower that right leg down, nice and controlled. Lower it all the way down onto the mat. Relax your left hand, pull that left knee over to the right, get it as close to the floor as you can, and then look over your left shoulder. So feeling this all in the lower back. And then start to come up. Let's change over, right knee in towards the chest, left leg up. And again, pull the core in, lower that left leg down, nice and slow with control. Left knee over to the right, get it as close to the floor. Keep the shoulders down, chest is still facing towards the ceiling. Look over the right shoulder. Pull the core in, come back to center. Let's end with a little happy baby here. So bring the hands to the soles of the feet, bend the knees. Knees should be bent here. Knees wider than the ribs. And relax. Tell the hips to relax. The whole of the lower back should be in the mat, or in contact with the mat rather. You might have to hold on to the hamstrings. You might not be able to get the soles of the feet. And the soles of the feet, if you just lifted the sole of the foot, the whole of the foot should touch the ceiling. So you want the feet parallel to the ceiling. Tell the hips to relax. And then hug the knees into the chest. You might want to lift the head. You might want to keep it down. Have a little rock from side to side. And then start to roll up. Come round seated. Let's just finish with a nice little neck stretch here. So bring the chin over to the left side. So you're not going directly to the side, you're dipping the chin over to the left side. So just feeling stretched down here on the opposite side of the neck. Not look weird like I was just stroking my hair. I wasn't just stroking my hair, I was indicating the neck area. Up and over. Bring the chin to the right side. Now I'm feeling it here. And up, chin to chest, feeling it up the back again. Center, just finish with a couple of circles. One either way. And we are done. So please subscribe, it helps me to do these videos. Just a little point on that. I've been doing YouTube for years, as in I was following other YouTubers and didn't subscribe and didn't understand the importance of subscribing. But it's so important, it helps people to keep doing the videos. Because yeah, obviously I've got another role in life apart from making YouTube videos. So yeah, so please subscribe, head over to one of my other videos now. Let me know what you think. I really appreciate comments as well. And yeah, so have a good day or sleep well. I hope you enjoyed this stretch and I will see you very soon. Thank you so much for joining me.